Hi, my name is Sayyid Muhammad Taqi Abbas Naqvi and I am here to represent the answers of CCR. So basically, how does your product use or challenge conventions and represent social groups or issues? Adherence to conventions, I followed key thriller genre conventions such as suspense, tension building, and a clear narrative structure. The use of a countdown timer and a real-time storytelling creates urgency, which is common in thriller films. Standard camera techniques, close-ups for emotions and mid-shots for actions, were used to keep it realistic and engaging. Changing conventions. Instead of a complex storyline with multiple characters, I used only one actor and one location, which changes typical thriller films. The 2-minute real-time loop concept is unconventional for making the story minimal per yet psychological intense. The twist of a future version of the same character breaks normal narrative expectations and adds a unique sci-fi element. Social representatives. So basically, the film represents huge stress and confusion, showing how a person deals with the pressure and lack of control. Instead of stereotypes like exaggerated panic, the character reacts in a calm yet confused way, making it more realistic and reliable. It reflects modern issues like mental pressure, repetition, and feeling stuck in life. Media theory. Stuart Hall. My product applies representation theory by showing a more realistic version of youth instead of a usual dramatic portrayal. It avoids a dominant stereotypes, presents a character that feels natural and authentic. The audience can interpret the loop as a metaphor for routine, anxiety, or personal struggles, allowing multiple meanings. My product is a thriller short film called Loop Reality. It uses key thriller conventions such as suspense, tension, and a clear narrative structure. The use of a countdown timer helps create urgency, while the repetition of action builds mystery and keeps the audience engaged. I also use common camera techniques like close-ups to show the character's emotion and make the audience feel connected. However, I also challenge the typical conventions instead of using multiple characters and locations. I used only one actor and a single room. This makes the story more focused and more intense. The real-time 2-minute loop concept is also unusual and adds a psychological element, making the narrative more unique and thought-provoking. In terms of representation, my film shows a young person dealing with confusion and pressure. Instead of using exaggerated reactions, I kept the character's behavior more realistic and calm, which makes it more relatable for the audience. It reflects real life feelings like being stressed, struck, and repetition. And thank you.